For my maker portfolio, I'll be showing off the design process behind my soft robotic grabber arm. I plan to make this with a 3-section silicon base that would be inflated and a granular jamming grabber on top. First things first, proof of concept. I grabbed a box of biros, a coping saw, some Ecoflex, a balloon, coffee grounds and duct tape. After lots of crimes against pen and a whole lot of bodging, both parts were somehow working perfectly. Ish. Next up was CAD. I loaded up Fusion 360 and spent an unreasonably painful amount of time making a 3D model of my silicon mold. I then took this mold, printed it in PVA filament as its water solubility meant I could wash it off, assembled it and poured the silicon. It gave me this interesting object. Next, I got an Arduino to use for my controller. I then realised an Arduino was in no way necessary for the controller. I proceeded to cannibalise a Cluedo board, solder together some switches, some valves and some pumps that thought they were DC motors. This would all then be plugged into a power supply, and when each button was pressed, activate the components. It was now time to assemble and test the arm. The first test had the arm bulging out too much, rather than contracting as desired. After this test, I also realised the granular jamming grabber would require more force than I was able to produce, so it's back to the drawing board for that. I then created a new grabber design using some fabric and some more Ecoflex. This worked due to the fabric being inflexible, causing the grabber to curl up when inflated and curl around whatever it was placed on. To solve the contracting problem, I raided the medicine cupboard and made a brace of bandages to cover the arm. This helped change the way the arm contracted due to the one-way flexibility of the bandages. I then performed some emergency surgeries on the silicon and reassembled the arm. And ta-da, it was working. There are, of course, a bunch of changes and improvements that can still be made to the arm going forward, and I look forward to making them in the future. For now, however, I want to say a massive thank you for taking the time to watch my maker portfolio, and I hope that you enjoyed it.